Hi guys, welcome to Netalks Tamil.
Now let us see how to enable private access in the steering configuration. See here in this Netscope configuration, we could able to see the private access is disabled. The private access IP is N bar A, not available. Let me go to the tenant configuration. Sorry, not here. Steering configuration. The steering configuration. Click here, edit configuration, steer private apps. If you want, we can include all private apps or specific private apps. Netscope client will steer the private apps in the presence of other steering methods. Save, it gets saved. Now let's go to tenant configuration. Let's wait for few minutes. It will take few minutes for update. Configuration, it's checking for updates. Let me click for update. It is updating now. Let's wait for a moment. Still it's not updated. Again, let me verify here. It's enabled already. For the steering configuration, it will get automatically saved. No need to click any save at all. Client configuration. Here, if you want to do any certain changes with respect to on-premise detection, pre-log on private apps, periodic re-authentication, all those things we can do it. And then upgradation of automatic upgrade with respect to the client, all those things we can enable here. Now let's go to configuration. See here, the private apps is connected, user tunnel and private access gateway IP also you could able to see. This is the way we need to enable the private apps into the default tenant configuration. Steering configuration. There are two configuration, steering configuration and client configuration. In the steering configuration, we need to do the particular changes. The steering configuration only, everything. If you want, we can customize our steering configuration also. Let me create a steering configuration. The user group, save. Let me add test 3. My user is in training 3 group. Let me put only web traffic, steer private apps, and then enable. I have created a one test 3 steering configuration. Here, if you want to bypass or anything, here we can do the exceptions. Let me show you that. Double click. So if you want to give any exception for this particular steering group, we can do the exception. We can do the bypass. This is a by default bypass category, which is bypassed from the Netscope. If you want to customize, we can customize with the our particular steering configuration. Now this new tenant configuration has been new steering configuration has been created. Let me go and verify here whether it is getting changed or not. Let me close this. Previously it was a default tenant configuration, steering configuration. Now it should change with the test 3. Let me update it. These changes, whenever we are doing it, it will take few minutes to get updated. We have to be patient. See now the steering configuration is a test 3 which is updated, and then tunnel, private access, everything is connected. This is the way how the steering configuration is created. Now let me create a client configuration. The similar way we can create a client configuration. The client configuration also test 3 User group. Under the user group, my group is under training 3. My users are under the training 3 group. I'm enabling it. Save it. This is created. Now let me go here. Now my client configuration is a default tenant config. Let me update this. It will also get changed to test 3. Let me click update here. Which will take a few minutes to get updated. See here, it's get updated. Now we have steering configuration also test 3, client configuration also test 3, which we have created now. Let me remove both the thing, delete, and then steering configuration also I'm going to delete, which I have created. We have deleted. Now only default tenant config is available in steering. Even client configuration also default tenant config is available. Now let me go and update it in Netskope client configuration. Let me give update. See here, now it's getting changed. Default tenant config in the client configuration, default tenant config in steering configuration as well. This is the way how we have to create a steering configuration and the client configuration. Thanks for watching NetTalks Tamil. Thanks for watching NetTalks Tamil. Please like it, share it, and subscribe it. If you have any doubts, please drop your doubts in comment box. It will be addressed in upcoming videos.